Crazy is definitely the word. Well, that's more than one word. But yeah, I'm gonna go with crazy.
It's been hectic for me.
It's been weird.
I am responsible.
Tremendously.
Tough.
It sucks, yeah.
Enigmatic.
It's weird.
Basically, fuck.
We will go back to school in like 2 weeks.
My G, I was happy.
Wow, what even?
Mimi, I was just happy.
When schools closed, I actually saw it coming.
Why?
There wasn't too much effect on that because I just thought that my holiday was prolonged till further notice.
A shocker. I didn't believe it could get here in the first place.
I actually noticed how badly my social life resonates around my school.
I thought it was a passing phase, like nothing major.
I was in the middle of my exams, so like I could not afford to not finish my third year exam.
That was like the most panicking mood I've ever had in my whole life. It took some time.
The transition for me was seamless. All I had to do was stop going to school.
I just went from going to school to just not going to school. Like, that's basically it. I went from waking up in the morning to not having to wake up early in the morning, which was beautiful.
The first few days of quarantine, I stayed at home and I was tired. I was completely drained. I didn't want to wake up to do anything. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to sleep.
I'd say the transition was easy. It wasn't really out of my normal routine.
The transition for me was not that major. But the fact that I'll have to stay with my parents and my siblings the whole time, like 24/7, that was something.
I'd say hectic because of the cessation of movement and being that that one was introduced when I was outside Nairobi.
The transition was not easy for sure. I mean, I was a wreck. I am a person, I love school. The whole abolition of not only school but our normal routines and everything just...
It's been tough and I'm still trying to adapt. I haven't gotten the correct routine. Yeah, as compared to when life was normal back then. I had this routine and I could switch into this routine depending on what I'm doing, but now
I think everything about the current lifestyle is just boring or in a way not conducive for a social person like me.
Establishing routine. Let me just tell you how when all this started, I had a book with everything I want to do. Wake up at 7, read the Bible, do your chores, cook. Have I done any of that?
It's the fact that I have to keep up with everyone in the house. There are people who are never in the house and now they're in the house. There are people who are always in school, they're now in the house.
I'm a very outdoorsy person and I like to have my day planned with things to do. So like I know at 9 I need to wake up or I need to be at studio by 6 in the evening. So like I like the whole moving around type of thing. So like that's what it keeps me sane. So I don't like the fact that I have to be confined in the spaces of our houses. But at the same time, I'm not trying to die.
Staying in one place. And even if I'm going out, I'm not going out for long.
Not being able to move as far and as much as I want.
I don't board matatus nowadays. What?
I used to go to school. I don't go to school anymore. I used to study for exams, not anymore.
Going to the club.
I used to hang out with my friends every day. Every day.
I used to play football, like a lot, but I can't do that now because all our local grounds have been closed. Teams are not even allowed to go back to train. I don't even know if they'll be open. Our stadiums will be opened up soon.
I also love thrifting, but I can't do that anymore because of the ban on importing of second-hand clothes. So yeah.
Let me say I don't go out and I don't meet friends as I used to.
Yes, I have to. I had to move back home from my school setup.
For now, no, because there's nothing much that I can change because I'm not the owner of the houses.
You've had to put sanitizers in the house. Normally it'd just be your personal sanitizer, but now we have to have a house sanitizer on various locations.
I have had to change from living alone, and it was tough at the beginning because I wasn't used to having people stay in my space for extended periods of time.
My living conditions have not particularly been altered. However, it's taking a lot more energy and a lot more resources to make sure that I fight to keep this normal.
What has changed is that we have sanitizers in every room, and then like when we go for shopping, we basically have to wash everything, even the soap itself. So it has really changed a lot in the house.
No. But what has changed is the number of times I eat in a day.
No.
Diet's still the same.
Yeah. It's become more healthy.
I'd say I've been eating mostly healthy foods for all my life up to now. But what has changed is that I take vitamin C supplements. I've increased my intake of water.
Exercising, yes.
Working out.
I work out on specific days, either when I'm working out with someone or just when I feel like I've woken up early and I have enough time in my hands, so then I can do some.
Well, for me, I'm not a workout type of person, so not yet. Maybe in the future.
I started jogging with a group of friends of mine.
I picked up yoga and HIIT, and yeah, had to start working out.
I will start a workout regime. I'll start going to the gym. I'll work out, and hopefully a few months after that, you'll be looking at me like, oh, who that? I want soda.
It didn't affect me because I'm not that much of a traveler, but it affected my dad.
I'm privileged enough not to be barred by the cessation of movement because my whole circle was locked down in Nairobi with me at the time the lockdown was still there.
Travel limitations haven't affected anyone in my family because all our relatives kind of like live in Nairobi, so
It's taken a bit of getting used to with the whole being apart and everything, which is a little bit hard. Not very much, but a little bit.
It's not really affected as much because our work and our education and all that is based in Nairobi, and all of us, like in our family, were in Nairobi.
I'd say the cessation of movement has actually brought my nuclear family closer. We've been able to interact and know more about each other. In terms of friends, definitely we haven't met in the past 6 months, and distance can really slap.
I can't go visiting my relatives who stay out of Nairobi, but since it has been lifted, I also don't think it's a good idea visiting friends and family members. Let's just stay home and flatten the cow.
Schooling from home isn't easy, for sure. Schooling from home, it's really stressed me out. Not to say that it's undoable or impossible, it's just more difficult than you'd think.
Mimi, I think I've attended only 1 or 2, if I'm to be totally honest.
Schooling, I'll scrap it off because I've not been in school.
I'm working under my own supervision.
It's been tough for someone like me because I don't have deadlines to meet, I don't have cards to read for. So me pushing myself and finding motivation to actually go out of my way and read for my academic benefit, it's been a tough call.
In my course at the university, we haven't been doing much of schooling from home, but I enrolled in some online courses, and I think it's more efficient.
Working from home is good. I have so much time in my hands. I can work either daytime, nighttime, or whatever day I plan. I take sufficient rests as well in between.
In general, we have time to recharge as people who have been so busy.
I haven't seen any till now. Maybe when we get back to normal, maybe from there we'll see on if there was any silver lining lifestyle-wise.
Yeah, I found some things that I can do by myself and get something out of it. Yeah, and that's a good thing.
And this is irritating me to the core. There's no silver lining yet. Up until we learn, discipline ourselves, there is no silver lining.
I think there's a silver lining because most of us have been able to grow individually. It has also created a bonding session for families where you get to know each other pretty well.
I've started reading on a new novel called Ship One.
I found more rest. Yeah, that's the big thing.
I get to walk my dogs every day. I get to spend time with them. So that's, I don't know, maybe something that I like about my current lifestyle. And I get to know my family better.
I think very many people have embraced the digital realm.
This has forced the society to stop and actually think about our actions.
Yes, there is, because as an individual, I've been able to learn so much and figure out so many things that I know I wouldn't have if I was continuing with my busy schedule. Yeah.